Still haven't tried the Locklicious all-natural hair care product line? Well, let's hear what the Lock community has to say about it.
I love how it sprays and how it feels, you guys. Like, it feels so good. And it smells amazing, you guys.
The Lock and Twist moisturizer was really good for me. The hydration mist was phenomenal.
This is bomb, baby. I was really impressed, kind of blown away, and I think that if you're struggling, definitely go check them out.
And check out the 5-star reviews on our website. So, what are you waiting for? Go to locklicious.com to start treating your crown like royalty.
Hello fam, welcome back to the African Diaspora News channel. I am Wongel Zelalem bringing you this report. Today's report comes from DRC. 2 Chinese nationals are sentenced to 10 years in prison for prostitution in DRC. They've created for themselves this business that involves fake documentation, bringing in other Chinese women, younger Chinese women, and offering them for the service of people in DRC, and with that exchange they get money. Not only that, they're paying bribe for visas. That involves officials that didn't have the authority to give out those visas. Not only that, they are running an illegal business, a prostitution business in DRC. So they have been caught, they have been sentenced to 10 years each, and they're not the only ones that were caught. Other Chinese women, over 23 was caught, but some of them were not sentenced to prison because there was not enough information on them. But the ones that were found guilty were fined $1,000 each. This, in the first place, DRC is not the only place that they do this in. We've heard of stories all over Africa. They go to that country, start their business, illegal business. They will claim that they have a massage parlor or a place where they're doing business, but behind that business, what they're actually doing is involved in illegal business like this. And I am glad DRC caught them when they did, and they took them to court and they gave a sentence of 10 years. I'm so happy they just didn't deport them. I used to say deportation is also better than nothing, but it has to be, you serve time in my land where you've committed this crime for however many years the court will decide on, and after that is done, whether 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, you can go back to your country, then we can deport you. So it's the same thing they do in the States and other European countries. They arrest our people, make sure that they serve their time, and then deport them. So it shouldn't be any different. You crossed the line in that country. You were involved in illegal business in that country. So you need to pay for that in that country. You get fined in that country. You pay up for that country, and then after serving your time, you can be deported and you go back to where you come from. So that should be what should be done across the board, right? So they were caught, as I said, they are sentenced for 10 years, but I guess these were the main guys. That's why they got 10 years. The rest, as I said, only got to pay $1,000 each. And I don't know if that was enough, but after that is done, the next thing is deporting them. So we shall see if that's what they're gonna do. But when these guys were getting 10 years, there were people from DRC, the locals, that got 10 years as well, that allowed them to get the visas, that allowed them to get the fake documentation, that allowed them to continue having this business, this illegal business in Africa. They came all the way from China. They won't do that in their country, but they feel comfortable doing it here because there are locals that are helping them, supporting them to continue with this illegal business. So I am happy that even the locals got to spend time in prison, because we have to stop. We have to stop selling our own people. We have to stop supporting these people that are coming from abroad and allowing them to be involved in this illegal business in our country. That what is it bringing to our country? We have to think about the future generation. What are we introducing to the next generation? Let's be selfless once in a while. So the locals being punished the same way these Chinese people are being punished makes me happy. But as I said, after the tenure is over, they need to be deported. The same, we need to keep the same energy that they keep for us, right? So anyways, guys, let us know down below what your thoughts are about these 2 Chinese nationals being sentenced for 10 years for what they did and what they were doing in DRC. I am Wongel Zelalem bringing you this report. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Living in America as a black person, you recognize there is one set of laws for you and one set of laws for those, especially in the white community. In our book, Passive Aggressive Racism in the System of White Supremacy, I take you through times in my life when I first started noticing white supremacy. We teach you how to recognize it, identify it, and also counter it in our book. This book is a beginner's course for those that are just starting to wake up and open their eyes to see the system of white supremacy. As a black American person, you must understand this system, because this system is life or death to you. How you handle it, how you deal with it, it can affect your mental health if you don't understand this system. Pick up our book, Passive Aggressive Racism and the System of White Supremacy, today on Amazon.